It's the holiday season, baby.
We're feeling festive.
Feeling festive. I'm ready for Santa to bring me presents. Bow.
Ooh. Ooh. The presents from Santa. Naughty list, nice list. Which one are you on?
I'm on the naughty list.
Oh!
Which list are you on?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably the naughty list this year. Let's be honest. Probably not totally on the nice list.
You're like, I'm personally on the nice list.
Personally, spiritually, and emotionally, I'm on the nice list. Metaphysically, I'm on the naughty list.
Yes. Give it up for the naughty listers. Let's go.
Metaphysical naughtiness. Here we go. Woo.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Welcome back to the Broke Blonde Diaries. Thank you for tuning in. Unfortunate notice, if you came here looking for life advice, you're in the wrong place.
We're not the best example for that. And unfortunately, here you are. And I'm so sorry you made your way over here. I'm Jess. I'm the producer who makes very questionable decisions. But honestly, if it's a film piece that I'm like ready to film the drama in our lives, I am here for it. I am ready to make that movie.
Ooh.
So, hi, you guys.
Live. Oh my gosh. And I'm Lauren, your resident art historian who overanalyzes painting so much that it bleeds into my real life. And then I just overanalyze everything.
Yeah.
And it's amazing.
But it's great. You know, we love overthinkers. We love overanalyzers, but we may not have all the answers, but we've got plenty of we got plenty of appearances.
We have appearances coming up.
And we do have appearances coming up that we're very excited for. But we have plenty of opinions, hilarious life experience, enough caffeine to feel this episode, and ADHD medication.
Period.
So grab your drink of choice and let's get into it.
Woo!
You
Cheers.
guys. Cheers again.
Cheers.
To the holiday season.
Holiday season.
Ooh, yeah.
Happy holidays.
Oh my God.
Really good.
So good.
Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays.
Yeah. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Merry Christmas.
Is there another one?
I don't even know. I feel like I'm missing one. Fill in the blank. You know, you guys, how is everyone doing? Are you listening to Christmas music? What's your jam? What's your playlist?
What's the vibe?
I love listening to the classics.
Like, what's your favorite Christmas carol?
Oh my gosh.
Quick, off the top of your head.
Like Nat King Cole. Like,
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Like,
Period.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Like,
the nostalgia.
Get into it. I love it so much. I love the old classic like songs. They're so good.
I love the classic songs.
I love like, you know, the newer stuff's like okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like the classics like get me into the mood. It reminds me of the movies. Like any Christmas movie.
And
childhood.
Childhood.
Early 90s.
I mean,
from the 1902.
From the 1900s.
In the winter.
when with Ebenezer Scrooge, he was the neighbor.
Yeah, literally. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Literally.
No, I love. What's your? Wait,
we are Tiny Tim's offspring.
You might be Tiny Tim's offspring. I am Ebenezer's like cousin or like niece. I'm just ginormously huge and grumpy all the time.
No.
I'm like, what do you want, child? What do you want from? What do you want for Christmas this year?
Not Winnie. Which sister was that?
God.
Sanderson sister. I know it's the holidays.
What's the Sanderson sister? Is it the one with the
Winnie and Sarah and
not
Jessica?
God, what's her name?
Mildred.
Is it Mildred?
No.
Maleficent. I don't know.
Oh, period.
One of them,
I
but
know.
I just go into a bunch of accents. You guys, I'm so sorry.
Every
I don't know
once
what
in a
to
while
tell
that
you.
happens. No, Christmas.
What's your favorite song though to like sing during the holidays?
Well,
Give the honest answer.
Well, because the honest answer is so embarrassing, and my sister.
No, it's not. This is
and
a
my
safe
friends,
space.
They're gonna roast me so hard for
this.
this.
It Monster Mash again? I swear to God.
No, but I wish that would be a funnier answer.
Can you imagine?
Okay. Yes.
I was cooking in the. Oh my God! Yes.
Yes, I was spinning the dreidels.
Spinning the
dreidels.
Putting presents under the Christmas tree. You're like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
What is it?
Okay, so my favorite Christmas carol is okay. Well, I enjoy. I don't know how to answer. I love "Oh Holy Night."
Love Holy Night. Oh,
but
period.
it has to be the Leah Michelle Glee version that she sings when
Not
she's
Leah
in
Michelle.
Nyada.
Oh
It's such.
my God.
It's such a bop.
You just brought back a memory.
Right? That Christmas episode of Glee, I'm pretty sure Demi Lovato made a cameo appearance because that was when she and Adam Levine were like popping into the show when they went to New York and into Nyada.
So right. I completely forgot about that. Wait, because I just remember like Kurt and like Leah Michelle's character, like
Let's have a Kiki.
Let's have a Kiki.
Yeah.
That, oh my gosh, Oh Holy Night.
Jokes on everyone who watched that show and thought that a New York apartment was not only going to be that big, but that cheap.
Yeah.
Excuse?
That would be about $4,000 to $10,000 for that apartment.
That apartment just would not exist because someone would already own it.
They're like, oh, look at my new apartment. I'm like, how can you afford that?
Yeah, no. Hilarity.
So crazy.
But I love that song. I mean, say what you will about Leah Michelle. Can she read? Can she not read? That's up for debate.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
But
I mean, I'm dyslexic, so like, I'm getting through it. But like, she cannot read.
There's a conspiracy that she cannot read.
Yeah, like there's like a person, like it's her. I guess it's her reader.
I guess.
I don't know what you would call that.
I don't know.
A handler, but like
maybe
for your script. I have no idea.
What was? Yeah.
The theories are wild, though.
The theories are wild, but she nailed that song.
Oh, she killed it.
And I love Christmas music. I listen to Christmas music year round.
Oh yeah, like, I mean, I'm in like a couple months ahead of time kind of gal. I don't know about year round.
Oh, I'm a year round.
Year round.
Year round. If a
round.
Pentatonics song pops up.
Pentatonics is booked and busy.
Pentatonics is booked and busy, and they could put it down every time. I will stop, drop, and roll and listen to that song.
Oh my god!
I don't care what it is. Come all ye grateful, come all. Like I don't care. I don't care. Literally, their 12 Days of Christmas. Their God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Their
don't they have like a tour that happens during Christmas?
Yeah,
or like
they put out a new Christmas album and do a tour every year.
They really do.
Did one. They did a couple of songs.
They found their niche.
They did.
Way to find your niche.
Find your niche. When you find it, run with it.
Take
it to the bank.
Take it to the bank. Make a profit off of that.
Because now they're doing it with like the greats. They've got like Jennifer Hudson. They have Tori Kelly.
Tori Kelly is an icon. I love her.
Tori Kelly, her song, her Christmas album. Oh my God.
Oh.
Wow. Her Silent Night.
Oh. The way she just like
period.
Like the only way to describe it is
so
just
good.
Like the release of like
angels.
Like angels.
Tori Kelly, it's like crazy. It's angels. Oh my God. Her first
angelic voice. Oh, love her.
The Christmas album. I listen to it all the time. I love that album.
You're like,
I listen to Christmas music all the time.
I love that for you.
Because I in choir. Yeah, doesn't matter what time of year it is. You are rehearsing Christmas music.
That's so
for
true.
The upcoming super quick or for the next or 2 years down the line concert or competition or whatever it is.
Christmas time for choir students.
No joke.
The Latin has to hit every time, brother. Every time, brother.
The Latin, the Italian.
Oh, the Italian. Yeah.
You
got to get those arias right, man.
It's very specific.
Do you know what's so bad too? Anytime we had like Christmas choir, anything like that, little known fact, I can't read sheet music.
Me either.
Thank God.
No.
Because it's so embarrassing when like, okay, so here's your like here's your little folder that you're supposed to be flipping pages, right? And you're supposed to be like,
no, that's
like this,
such
like,
a distraction.
Okay, la, 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 la.
No.
And you're supposed to flip the page. I would forget to flip the page. And my parents would literally tell me afterwards, they're like, Jess, you forgot to flip the page. It was really obvious that you couldn't read the music.
Yeah.
And I was like,
dang.
Well, at least I know it.
Yeah. No, it was.
I just sing by ear. So
I sing by ear. I listen to what the notes are because normally it's like a pitch pipe or the piano.
Yeah.
And then from there, all I do is watch the director.
100%.
Because I, on my own time,
and I just listen to everyone else.
Yes.
I'm like, we're good.
Listen to everyone else.
Good.
I listen to the music. I will follow with like the bumps and dips.
Oh, yeah.
Of, the staff. But I'm not like, oh, this is a G sharp or an F minor or whatever.
No.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not Charlie Puth. I don't have perfect pitch.
I'm not Charlie Puth. Just in the bed.
Yeah, no. But this thing, it got so bad at TOHS choir. What's up? It got so bad that our director was like, absolutely not. Put those down. Put the binders down.
Oh, see, because like
we had
college
to be
choir, like
off
my gal was like up tall, like I would just forget to flip pages. It was so apparent.
Because we would do the dancing.
Well, and I would
the dancing.
Well, here was
my God.
Oh, yeah. Like you would dance and be like,
am I 90?
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
You're like whatever it is.
Oh, and you're doing these weird spin outs, these turns,
the choreography,
and it's 40 girls and 3 boys.
Yeah. The boys are like
and the boys are just standing there
oh my
in their
gosh.
cummerbunds and their vests, and the girls are in the most atrociously tragic, most uncomfortable, itchy, want to set you on fire dresses.
Mine wasn't too bad. Like middle school and high school. Oh girl.
Mine
I was like
was an abomination. Oh boy. Oh no. I was like, oh my God, I hope nobody.
You're like, when can I take this off?
I hope nobody I know ever sees me in this ever. I will die on sight.
See, because the thing for me was the length.
It's floor length.
No, mine was never floor length. It was like
3/4
always
length
high
sleeve.
waters.
Oh, because you're tall.
Because I'm tall. So like I was like, bro, everyone can see my shoes. I was like, what? Don't look at my dogs. I was like, don't look at my dogs.
They're out.
The dogs are out.
Oh no. But it was always floor length, and it was always like a 3/4 length sleeve, so it cut you off at the most unflattering locale on your arm.
Yes. Oh, why? Why the quarter length?
It's offensive.
I don't like that.
Coral dresses for women and color guard uniforms for women. Oh. Oh.
Baby girl. Get a stylist.
Oh, honey.
Get a stylist.
My bestie Candace was in color guard in high school, and I just remember I'd be in my choral uniform, but then I'd have to go change into a cheer uniform, and then Candace would be in the color guard uniform, and the two of us would like make eyes at each other. We're like, I don't know, bro. Like,
you're like,
we both look like idiots, but here we go.
What is like the meme where it's like, let's let the audience decide.
Let's go. I guess.
Let's go.
I guess. Like
running out to like your place.
Well, and then it's like Candace with the flag, and then me with the like it just doesn't. And then the band with the drum. It just it was the trifecta of humiliation.
Such chaotic energy, man.
Chaos.
Those were the days. But yeah,
choir.
Christmas and
it makes
choir
you,
rehearsals.
Oh,
God.
It makes you hate Christmas, but it makes you love Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a really good. I'm not gonna brag, but I had a really good choir experience. I really did, and my choir like kind of popped off. Ooh. I was like, yes. I was like, we sound so good. Because sometimes,
I love that.
depending on the location, like sometimes
of the performance,
because sometimes if you sing in like a church that has like
the acoustics
are crazy,
but then you sing in the park,
and you're like, God, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, depending where you like sung your performance, like I highly recommend singing in church because it was so much fun.
We had to sing.
We would look at each other and be like, wait, that was actually was kind of a slay.
Did we just? Well, I think we did.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was a good time. I feel like Christmas is like choir, like all that stuff, but it's also like, at least for me, it's like watching The Grinch, which we both love to do.
But that brings us into our first segment, because I want to talk about that.
Let's get into it.
So let's get into it. It's up to you, baby.
Guys, all right, it's that time of the year again in holiday season. Time for cozy vibes, awkward family gatherings, and of course, way too much food.
Oh my gosh, exactly. I am already picturing the Christmas tree lights and the Home Alone marathon, and my mom's absolute gift for making the home look Pinterest worthy levels of decorated.
Loree is very talented.
Yes, it's a gift.
Talented.
It's a gift.
But honestly, despite all the chaos, the holidays are the perfect time to slow down, reflect, and just enjoy being with the people you care about. Even if your aunt keeps making and asking jokes about when are you gonna get married?
It's so uncomfortable.
Are you gonna bring anybody home?
When are you getting divorced,
no.
Carol?
Oh my God. No, literally.
You want me to get married? When are you getting divorced?
You're like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I'm perfectly happy. But you don't need to know that I'm dying inside. It's fine.
It's my business, baby. But yes, no escaping those holiday questions, unfortunately. But we embrace it. And we embrace all of those silly things like the traditions, the family quirks, and we even find some joy in the little moments.
Absolutely. Yes, we do. So, what's your favorite holiday tradition? Let me try that again. So, what's your favorite holiday tradition?
Ooh, that's a good question. I want you to go first. You were just talking about it.
I feel like, okay, there's two specific holiday traditions, but I feel like
yes.
you can combine these very, very easily.
Okay.
But I like to put on Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. More specifically,
yes,
Jim Carrey, because that movie is OG Christmas.
That movie is
and
so
I
fun.
Love it. I love that movie every single year. So I will typically put that on while my family and I make the sugar cookies.
Oh,
and the sugar cookies, those things are dangerous, man. They are so good though.
Holiday cookies.
Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. So usually how it kind of goes is my mom will first make hot chocolate peppermint schnapps.
Oh,
Like to start and be like, okay, this is our drink. We're ready to go. And
yes.
we'll just start making the sugar cookies. Now, the sugar cookies aren't too sugary. They're like they're like, they're normal sugar cookies, but they're like kind of like just, normal, not too sugary. But the frosting. Oh, girl.
Do you home make it?
Oh, yeah. We make that all from scratch. We make so many cookies.
Oh, I live.
So many cookies.
Oh.
And those things go freaking fast, man. They will I think they'll we try and make them as close as we can to Christmas because I'm not kidding, the day after Christmas
gone,
back on the diet
yeah,
don't eat any more sugar.
Oh, it's so good
because I'm not kidding, those cookies will take you out.
We need cookies, Jess. I need cookies.
I know. We're gonna make cookies soon.
Yes.
Trust me.
Oh,
trust me.
Because now I want cookies.
No, the sugar cookies that we make, because the frosting we do Crisco, powdered sugar.
Period. With the Crisco? Oh, girl.
Period with the Crisco.
You're going old school.
No, seriously. I'm not kidding. The recipe that we make.
Well, that's why they're so good, is because it's Crisco.
Yeah, we put so much stuff in there. It is so unhealthy. But that's what Christmas is. But it's a cookie. You do it. You make a cookie. Yeah. You eat it. You move on. But the ingredients list is on an index card. It's one of those recipes. Yeah.
Index card?
We have my family recipe is I think it's from my dad's side and my mom's side, but it's a combined thing. So that's the tradition is we'll put on whatever Christmas movie in the background. Typically, Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. But I will try so hard not to say the lines during that movie.
It's so hard because it's so quotable.
I think that's why my family sends me to the kitchen, because they're like, I can't possibly be late for that.
I'm booked.
I'm bored. It's just
Am I eating because I'm bored?
Am I eating because I'm bored?
7 o'clock, solve world hunger, tell no one.
It's so good.
Oh my God. It's one of my favorites.
No, it's so good. And I think that's why my family sends me off to the kitchen, because they're like, oh, she is going to ruin it every single time.
It's the Jim Carrey lines, and it's the
hey.
Don't you love it? It's an antique. Almost 100 years old.
You're so good at that.
I love
can't
that
even
movie.
I'm not kidding. I've never met someone who does Martha May Whovier like you.
I was born to play Martha May Whovier. Listen, when I grow up, I want to be Martha May Whovier. Universal.
Put her in the next live action.
Christine Baranski and I.
You'll be like her daughter. Oh my God, I love
her.
No, seriously. So my family literally sends me off to the kitchen to
You're banished?
No, literally I'm banished, because they're either leave the room or shut up. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
You're I can't shut up.
No, seriously. And so that's why I'll like make cookies, drink my hot chocolate peppermint schnapps, and like that's the tradition. And like, I mean, typically like let's say there's like no movies, like we'll just put on like Frank Sinatra, we'll put on like Brenda Lee rocking around the Christmas tree, like we'll just like have like a little dance party in the kitchen while we're making sugar cookies. So that's our tradition.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that.
What's your family tradition?
Well, my family traditions have changed in the past couple of years.
Period.
So we've been in a product development testing phase for traditions.
So it's like the new test. So what is the new test this year?
We have an old tradition that we still do is we every year we on Christmas Eve open Christmas jammies and we wear the Christmas pajamas.
Oh, you do it on Christmas morning?
No, we wear the jammies Christmas Eve and then we wear them Christmas morning.
Same.
Yeah. That's like my sister will riot if that's not
gift.
There. Yes,
the first gift.
Pajamas. Yes. Yeah. It's my sister's most important one.
Yeah.
I honestly, my favorite, aside from like collecting new ornaments every year, is just a year-long tradition because I collect Christmas ornaments.
All the little tchotchkes and stuff.
I love.
You're like, love.
I honestly, my favorite holiday traditions are hosting people.
You're such a good host.
Thank you. I learned it from my mama.
Presentation is on point every single time. I'm not kidding. Like every single time. I'm so excited to see.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to see all the pictures. I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, like obviously the Christmas movies and decorating the tree and the hot chocolate and all of that, just classic stuff. I love the holiday get-togethers. I love holiday parties. Yeah. I love hosting and decorating and setting it up, and I love cooking, and that's really my just like happy spot.
Like more so like traditional stuff.
Yeah,
I do too. I don't know. I know so that there's nostalgic. Like at a certain point, usually when you get older, you're like, oh, let's do it. Like I'm so sick and tired of doing the same old boring stuff. Let's do something new. I'm like,
no, I love the same old boring stuff.
I love it. I think it's like the tradition, the nostalgia. Like when I come home for the holidays, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's like, it's like the same feeling.
Traditional.
Yeah.
It's the childhood nostalgia. It's the safety in the familiar.
Yeah.
And it's the comfort of, I get to look forward to this every year.
Yes.
And my family is here and I'm just really present in the moment because it's special.
Did your family, because like, okay, so sometimes depending on like if it was a busy year, so like last year we couldn't do it. Maybe this year we could do it, but typically like my dad's side of the family, because he has a lot bigger side of the family than my mom does. Like we would all kind of gather around and do like white elephant gift.
Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do that.
Oh my gosh.
My sister.
What would you get? Or what did your sister get?
I can't talk about it on camera.
I got like a poop like sheep, like
sheep
that like poops out jelly beans.
Oh
like
my
God.
God.
It was like a wind up toy that's like a sheep and it would like walk
hilarious.
And then it would like poop out the jelly beans, but the jelly beans were brown. And I was like, wow. Well, and then I think I gave away like a hamburger like bike ringer and it looks like a hamburger.
Jazz. Oh my God. No, my family,
like, I don't know.
We were really into white elephant. One of my aunts could not figure out how to ever play it ever. And she just could not figure it out.
Like hers would be like genuine.
No, she just didn't know the rule. It's a thing. It's a thing.
You're like, she's not going to get it. It's fine.
My sister and I we'd sit there and be like, oh my God.
We're like,
it's the same rules every year, bro. Like it never changes.
Get it together.
Get it together, honey.
Oh man.
But we would everyone would buy gifts intentionally like, oh, so-and-so would love this and so-and-so would love this. And then it would be like, pick number 3 and like that type of white elephant. And none of it was ever like crappy gifts. And we didn't really do like there were some jokey gifts. Mostly for my uncle.
Gag gifts.
Yeah.
Gag gifts all the
time. The adult men in the room loved a good gag gift, but all of the ladies were like, no.
She's like,
sorry.
Trade.
Like I got a waterproof shower speaker from White Elephant one year.
That's a good gift.
Yeah.
Hold on. I feel like my White Elephant family gifts were backwards. They were all gag gifts.
Oh no, we never did
all
gag
of them.
gifts.
Like there would be like maybe 2 gifts that were like really good.
Oh.
But everyone else's were like random. Like I think like one year there was like a package of Band-Aids.
No.
That it was like, or like Neosporin.
I know that
Which I was
White
like-
Elephant is supposed to be like silly gifts.
No, but I'd rather have that.
But I think
Because
a
you
nicer
just
gift
pick
is
and then
better.
you just,
Yeah.
Then you just. But that was the whole thing with our family is we were so competitive. So like, whoever wanted to steal a gift like had to really like.
We
you know
stole
what I mean? Like
gift cards.
Oh,
Gift
ooh,
cards.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gift cards and the big alcohol like gift baskets. Like one year there was a
What?
Tito's gift basket, like a with like it
Are
had
you
like a
kidding
sweater
me?
on, and my cousin, like he and his dad were
Oh
like
yeah, I
going
would
for
fight
it.
for that.
My
I'd
cousin
be like,
ended
you want
up
to
with
arm
it.
wrestle?
You want to arm wrestle,
You
bro?
No, do you know what's so funny is like I don't know, depending on like when everyone was like actually getting together, if everyone was busy, depending on the thing. If we were
Yeah.
all like ready to go, be like, okay, perfect, let's all get a house. We would all get a house, and it would be like me, my cousins, their kids, like nieces,
Yeah.
nephews, all that stuff. And we would rent a house, like whether it's like it's not like a beach house, like on the beach necessarily, but it was in Cayucas, and we would like just all like pile in there. I mean, it was like probably like 15 people in like a 2-story home, but I was
Yeah.
like, this is a little tight. But in the garage there would be like a ping pong table.
Oh, fun.
Oh, me and my cousins like would I don't even remember the name of the game, but like we would like hit balls at each other like crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And like if whoever like lost would get like 2 balls
Yeah.
to like the back of your, oh my gosh, it would sting.
Uh,
I had a lot of boy cousins, so sorry.
oh my God. I have 2 cousins
Period.
on one side and 3 cousins on the other side,
Nice.
but I don't see either.
So yeah.
So yeah, but we didn't when I was younger it was Guitar Hero and Wii Tennis
Oh my God, Guitar Hero.
competitively.
Guitar Hero. Oh my gosh.
And then
yeah.
it turned into when we all got old enough, when we all started drinking.
Nice.
It was Christmas trivia and Christmas games.
Ooh.
And my uncle Bob and I were the most competitive because he and I, when it came down to the Christmas story trivia, he and I
you were
would
like-
go, I mean, question for question.
Ooh, I love that.
Ooh, because that's both of our favorite holiday movies.
Oh, I love it.
So it got real competitive. But that
gosh.
was like once we morphed away from like the TV because the adults were
Yeah,
chatting
yeah,
and
yeah,
drinking
yeah.
and we
Yeah.
were all cohesively existing at one time. Then it turned
Yes.
into Christmas games and trivia.
And it would all be like on one table.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh, yeah.
for me, it would be like
Well, we'd be in the living room surrounded. So everyone would
oh.
be in like chairs
Nice,
and then,
nice, nice,
you know,
nice.
like, yeah, that
so
type
it's
of
kind of
thing.
like all together though.
Yeah, yeah.
See, like the day, I can't remember how old I was, but I finally graduated to like the kids area to like the
adult table.
Yo, Yahtzee in my family is so
Is it Yahtzee
serious.
for you? It's spoons for us. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yahtzee? I can't remember. There was like I can't remember the incident. There was like a broken glass at one point or like spilled wine.
Whoa.
I can't remember. I wasn't even there for that. They're like, oh, go get the ice cream. And then I came back and I was like, what happened? Like, what happened? No, like we get competitive.
Whoa.
I was like,
we don't get
oh,
that
girl.
competitive.
Like it was only one time that I got that competitive, but like, you know, a few hearts were broken. It was very competitive, but yeah.
Some things were said.
Some things were said.
Oh my
That is so
God.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But that's so fun. I feel like family, I think traditions in general, especially when it's around the holidays, like
Yeah.
it's just so nice to come back to that because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, that's the one consistent, I guess, whether it's consistent or it's like the same kind of traditions, like you kind of want to follow up after it. Because I think
Yeah.
new traditions are fun and always nice, but then it's like if you don't get to do the old traditions, then it's kind of like, oh, it doesn't feel like
It
Christmas.
doesn't feel the same.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I do know.
yeah.
I do know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
I think it's different too because I think, family dynamics change. Like I haven't seen my cousins in like a while because of COVID and their kids are older too. So
it's hard.
They have their own family things that they, need to do. But like, I'm also trying to be like, hey, like, all right, the kids are growing up now. Like, let's come back together. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we know that things change over time, but I think it's also really nice to just like spend time with family and or chosen family.
Yeah.
And to like spend some time together. I think it's amazing.
I do too. I love a tradition.
Guys, what is your favorite tradition? Please comment down below.
Hopefully it's getting drunk and watching a movie.
Oh my God. No, like drinking games?
Oh, Christmas
with your
drinking
friends?
games?
Oh, girl.
For holiday movies?
Oh
it's
my God.
hilarious.
Mine's, it's obviously The Grinch.
Avi.
What's another one that, because my friends, we have a couple. It's usually The Grinch. And then
Home Alone.
Home Alone. That's the other
Home
one.
Alone.
Anytime a what is it called? In Home Alone, when anytime like a trap works that we drink.
Oh, you know what I do is the Hallmark movies because it is they're literally stamp and repeat movies.
Oh, girl, when I walk,
liver damage watching those.
When I
movies.
walk into the room and my mom is watching a Hallmark movie. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Because this is my time to be like. Yes.
Let me guess.
She's like, get out of the room. And I guess the plot
That's my sister.
Single time.
My sister walks in and she's like, oh, so she's an interior designer from New York City and he's a small town farmer from like the Appalachian Mountains or wherever.
Is this a Christmas tree farmer?
Yeah.
And she's like trying to like rebuild a toy shop or something like that.
Yeah, she's trying to take down his family farm because her evil boss wants to buy it for some new toy factory that's going to kill the city. And then all of a sudden she gives it up because she learns the spirit of Christmas. And I'm like, why is it never?
Does the mall Santa, is the mall Santa really the actual Santa?
Yes, but he's always the actual Santa. Like, and there's always a little twinkle in his eye moment with the wink at the end.
Get a new formula.
How about she leaves Dumpy Farmer Boy and gets the dream job in New York City?
Yes.
There's the Christmas movie.
And then saves the spirit of Christmas.
And saves the spirit of Christmas within herself.
Yes. Of course.
Why is it give up the dream job and the great shoes in New York for the like farm boy in Kansas?
But sometimes those farm boys are hot.
No, sis. No.
Sometimes the farm boys are hot.
No.
I'm like, get into it. No, it's so funny though. Anytime you walk into a room and I'm like, give me 2 seconds.
Give me 2 seconds.
And my mom's like, no.
And what?
Leave the room.
They're always interior designers. They're always journalists.
Or like there's like serious business women. Like, I got you.
I do business.
Yeah, like I'll totally revamp this place.
Yeah, or it's the businessman who's an architect or a journalist. Or the businessman.
Or she's a Christmas tree farmer.
She's the, It could be gender bent, but it's always the same.
But, just flip-flop the same recipe.
Yes.
You get the same meal. It's fine.
The only Hallmark Christmas movie that I do so enjoy is 3 Wise Men and a Baby. Yes. I do that one and the one with Jennifer Lilly, The Spirit of Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like a ghost.
Oh,
those are the only 2 Hallmark movies that are like
different.
I kind of enjoy these.
Absolutely.
Because I love that she is the grumpy lawyer.
Yes.
That comes but it's earned.
Soften the heart.
Yes. I mean, she solved a murder mystery plot.
I know, period.
With a ghost and an old crotchety housekeeper. Crotchety innkeeper.
Oh my God. No, literally.
And then she's like, I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. I'm going to live with the ghost because he comes back to life. Sorry, spoiler.
Sorry if you haven't watched it yet.
Sorry.
There it is.
It came out in like 2016.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
Yeah, but I really those are like the 2 Hallmark movies where I'm like, I'm kind of here for this. Or there's a nanny one. She's
the
British,
nanny one
and
is
she's
so
a secret
good.
agent. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I love a secret agent situation.
Yeah.
And a little twist of the holiday. Oh.
I think it's because it's the bodyguard trope from Book Talk, but it's
100%.
But it's closed door romance, 100%. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't tell anybody. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, girl, everyone knows.
It's just one kiss.
So make a big deal of it.
And it has to be on Christmas Eve at midnight.
Of course. Or like any of the Santa Claus movies or like any, you know what I mean? Like
no. Tim Allen's
movies.
The Santa Claus, the first one.
Oh, so wholesome. Like so nostalgic.
I'm actually going to cry. No, I'm actually getting choked up because every time I think about it, it's so good. The weenie whistle.
Oh,
it's so good. The way that like Charlie with the snow globe and Bernard.
Like I've always wanted to try like
shaken, not stirred.
Like I've always
extra chocolate.
I've always wanted to try like what is it, the 1,000-year-old chocolate? Or
you
like
can
hot
try
chocolate?
it at Disneyland and buy it in the mug now.
I want some of that.
You can buy it in the mug. You can buy the mug. Extra chocolate,
so
not too hot, shaken, not stirred.
I love it. Oh my God, Judy.
And then Judy.
With like her little sparkly little cheeks.
It's like the looking glass, the magnifying glass where he's like, it's the Santa Claus. And he's like looking through and he's
Santa
like,
Claus.
The what?
He's like, the what? It's like zoomed to his mouth.
And then in the second one, he's like, I gotta get married.
He's like, I've got to get married.
I love
like this is the magnifying glass.
I know.
He's just like
her, and it's just his teeth.
And you're like, oh my
but
God.
The second one is the reason why I love the board game Mystery Date.
Oh, wait, I love that. I didn't know that.
Because when he goes to date Charlie's school principal,
sorry again, spoiler alert.
Spoiler
alert.
Many
times, yeah.
He uses Christmas magic to give everyone the gifts they wanted as children that the Santa Claus of that time didn't give them.
So
and
good.
Her childhood wish was Mystery Date. The board game,
cute.
which is why it's back here. If you can see it, find Jess.
I love it. And the baby doll.
Oh
my God, it was so cute.
Yeah.
Guys, such a good movie. Comment down below what your favorite Christmas movie is.
Yes.
And what your favorite holiday traditions are. We would love to hear them.
But I think we have time for one more segment.
Yeah.
And let's take a second to talk about something that always gets overlooked with all of the chaos, right? Self-care during the holidays.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. Yes, it is easy to get caught up with all the holiday hustle, the shopping, the cooking, the planning, the like everything in between.
Yeah.
But we can't forget to take care of ourselves during the holidays.
Honestly, I mean, face mask, a walk, saying no to that holiday invite that maybe you're not totally vibing with, all of that. Holiday self-care.
Absolutely. So what is your go-to self-care ritual during the holidays? What is yours?
Ooh, I love a good holiday romance book.
Oh, yes.
Holiday romance book.
Oh, my gosh.
I love. Tessa Bailey has some amazing holiday romance books if you're vibing with that.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
So not wholesome, but very cute. So sweet. Like they're
if you know, you know.
They're really sweet. I really like those books. There's a couple other like great book talk authors that have great holiday romance books. I love to close into my space, light a couple candles, do a face mask, pop on one of the Yule log tracks, like the background.
Oh, like the little crackly,
and it's crackly, and then it has in the distance holiday music. You know, you can find those on like YouTube. I think even Disney Plus has one now.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yes,
they do.
Yeah,
they
and
have,
it's like
multiple
6
options.
hours of just like runtime.
I love.
And read a romance novel with a glass of wine.
That is
or
so lovely.
spiked hot chocolate.
Wait, that is so lovely.
That's my self-care.
That's your self-care. I love.
That's my self-care. What about you?
Honestly, my self-care, I know this sounds like so weird, but like it's either two options. Driving around the neighborhood and seeing all of the Christmas like decorations.
Yes.
And putting on, again, classical Christmas music.
Yes.
Or finding a neighborhood and just walking around.
Like a candy cane lane
like
situation.
100%. Like Christmas tree lane or like anything that just is like you see people, hopefully you see families, you see people walking around and just enjoying and just saying, hey, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And little kids like experiencing like their family traditions for the first time and they're like, Merry Christmas. And you're like,
oh my God, I know.
You know what I mean? So I think like for me, it's like, at least for me, it's like getting out there and like seeing people and interacting and like that's like in a weird way.
We have two very different approaches.
I know,
to
that's what I mean.
self-care.
She's like, I don't want to see anybody. I'm like, I want to see everybody.
I don't want to see anybody.
Well, I think it's so magical, and it's so incredibly nice to see like people still like putting up their lights. Sometimes people like dress up as Santa, and it was like,
I know, it's so cute.
like what, like that stuff is just so cool, and it's so magical in its own element. And I'm just like, I just feel like a kid again, and I just love walking around, and it's so fun.
I had that. Oh, that's so sweet.
I love it.
That's so sweet. I
feel like a kid again.
You do. You feel like a kid again.
Yeah.
I really love yours. Thanks. I think that nostalgia that you get, that just like Christmas magic.
It's so hard to replicate sometimes, though.
It's
when you're older, I think.
It's a feeling you forever chase when you're older.
Absolutely.
When you grow up and you realize that it was your parents and your family making Christmas magic, and that's why you felt so safe and warm and like loved.
Ew.
I know. Ew. That is like a feeling I'm forever trying to find again. In my own journey, I like forever want that feeling back of just that joy. Yeah. And that just like happy, warm safety.
And I think that sometimes, depending on like your family and like everything, sometimes that's the only time you get to visit family and be together. At least for me sometimes. So we don't have a huge family, but sometimes the only time we get to see each other is, our quote family reunion time is during the holidays. Yeah. So, but I also miss that too, because sometimes again, life happens, but it would just be good to like, see each other and get together for the holidays, but it's really hard because things happen, and and a lot of the stuff you can't control, or kids get older, or whatever happens family dynamic wise. But you do always try and chase that same feeling as like you had when you were a kid of like seeing everyone and joking around, and it's like, man, like I want to have that time again.
100%. I want to have that freedom to just wholeheartedly believe in like the spirit of Christmas with no judgment to yourself, not from anyone else, but you just lived life without self-judgment. And I really miss that. My mom and I had a little bit of that. I got like fleeting feelings of that from a moment we were on a trip and we were in our hotel room, and she and I were the only two awake. And it was like 2:00 in the morning.
Oh, yes.
And she and I sat there.
You're like, oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go. Jet lag is so real. But we were sitting on our hotel beds and we drank wine and we're just chatting, and we had a little Christmas tree up in the hotel room, and it was just so sweet. It was just so nice. It felt like Christmassy again, like Christmas magic. If you cry, I'm gonna cry. Don't make me cry, because I'm already trying not to cry.
I'm just visualizing it, and I'm such a little empath. I'm sorry,
because we were all in like matching jammies.
Oh
yeah, that was like the first time in a while that I've had that, and I missed it a lot. So I get it. Yeah, you're always trying to find that feeling, and you cry. I'm gonna cry. I can't look at you.
We can't look at each other, so we're just gonna look at the camera. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Well, I think it's so special. I think, again, sometimes when like you're a kid, you're like, oh god, I don't want to see grandma, or like whatever, like or like whatever, whoever like cousin you don't like. It's like it's always so vitally important to stay together during just life. And we know that life happens, and you can't control things, and it's just so amazing that when you think about it, you're like, man, like I was so incredibly lucky, or whether that's your chosen family, like so incredibly lucky that I have those memories and I had that time, and I will always cherish those memories. Always. And I think
they're
it's
not
just
going anywhere.
Exactly. And I think it's just so cool. It's like, if you have a huge family and you have that dynamic where you see each other all the time, don't ever take that for granted. Yeah. Ever, ever, ever. But yeah, it's just so cool to hear each other's like family traditions and like what we used to do and like God still do now.
I know, honestly.
But I love it. I love it so much. And we're excited for you guys to experience your guys' family traditions. And please comment below what your favorite family tradition is,
Please,
what your favorite songs are to listen to.
Yes, movies.
Any
holiday movies. We need some holiday movie recs. So
Absolutely.
Please drop them below.
Absolutely. And like, I like to like put Santa hats on like the whole freaking week before.
Love.
Like Christmas. And I'm looking like a dork, but I'm like, whatever. Get into it. I was like, holiday slay. So yeah, so please comment below what you guys' favorite traditions are. We would love to hear them. And I think that's a wrap for today's episode.
I think that's a wrap for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us on this beginning of our holiday journey.
Woo, woo.
We've put the Halloween personalities away. The holiday personalities have come out. So thank you for joining us for this.
Absolutely. If you guys want to see our faces, please go to YouTube at the Broke Blonde Diaries podcast. Please like, subscribe, and turn post notifications on if you would like to see more episodes in the future.
Right. And if you are listening to us, please don't forget to rate and review us on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Give us a 5-star review so we can really start growing this podcast.
Absolutely. You guys have a happy holiday season. We will see you guys soon.
We will.
We love you so much. Bye.